Welcome back to the 10th Dial. My name is Ryan, and I hope this episode number 3 of Embrace the Chill finds you well. We are going to play Salt 2, Shores of Gold, a game I've been playing this week, just really been having a great time. It's undeniable when you find a game that you just kind of get into and you have to actually pull yourself back a little bit. Like, hey, maybe don't play so much of it. It's in early access as of the 20th, so this thing is just in its beginning stages. So let's get into the game. We'll start talking about some stuff and see where we go on this voyage. I very much enjoy this game because it is just the survival experience simplified. The boating is simplified. The fishing is simplified. Everything just feels the way it's supposed to feel. Or I guess the way you would expect it to be in, not quite like a walking simulator type of game or one of the puzzlers. There's really mesh here of multiple game types where you can play how you want to play. It's a do kind of system is what I call it. If you want to increase your fishing, so you gotta go fish. If you want to, just to take out enemies and all that, you can do all that too. You want to collect things, you can collect things. You want to make things, you can make things. But the big thing about this game is just soaking in the environment. And as we're in our hoodie, we are fully embracing the chill in the weather side of things. It has started to get very cold here. It's fall. We're getting into the fall season. And I feel like that means that it's a different time of year. Video games are coming out. Maybe not necessarily ones that I'm super interested in, but hey, that could change on a dime. I saw this game the day before it came out and totally forgot, oh hey, this game comes out. I probably should check it out because it's right up my alley. And then the more I looked at it, it just seemed like it was my kind of game. So, a couple of things here to touch on in this third episode of Embrace the Chill. Oh wow, skeleton swordsman. Nice, he's hitting hard. Are there any games that are out right now or that are coming out? Wow, you are hitting hard today. That you are just so excited for. We're in this season of video games coming out. I know everyone says, oh, once Madden comes out, that's when we know games are coming. I think that is the biggest cop-out ever. Madden is not a video game. It just doesn't feel like one to me anyway. Not in about 15 years. Because the games that, we talked about this in, I believe, the first episode. Like, oh, what games are we playing and excited about? To me, it's different now. We're in the thick of it. For me, I'm looking forward to that Warhammer 40k game, which I can never remember the name of, because I actually want to play a co-op game with friends. And that game just looks fun. Not a game I really have been getting into, or the style of game, but I feel like that would be a different kind of chill for me. Is enjoying the company of some friends. And that Warhammer game just looks awesome. It's going to be again a co-op game, so not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm really looking forward to it. And that thing doesn't come out until like November. And then a little further down the road in December, there are some games that come out, and it's like sprinkled all over. I can't remember the game I was just thinking of. My brain just totally shut off. I'll put it on the screen here because I have, of course, consulted the editor. But it's interesting as we get into this season what games we play. Like, are you into, your Call of Duties, or I guess it used to be Call of Duties, Battlefields, whatever other things in that same genre that would come up. And for me, that's completely changed. That's an adventurer's bow that we can sell. Ooh, pepper and salt. Very nice. We could make some recipes. That's completely changed for me because now I just don't really identify with those games very much anymore. So I just flat out don't play them. Oh, Jesus. You scared the bejesus out of me. I thought we were fine. Oh, we got the parry. Oh. See, combat very simple. Also, pretty easy to die without really much to change your state there. But yeah, this time of year is always been weird because it's a matter of like, well, what games are you into? There might be one of those coming out. And for me, I'm always looking for... Oh, wow, I didn't know you could go into these pots. That's interesting. I'm always looking for something I can not necessarily pick up and put down, but pick up and embrace, like, fall into. Because you never know... Oh, that's a skeleton guardian. You never know, like, what kind of time you're going to have. If you're going to be... it's too cold to do stuff outside. Maybe just a lot of other stuff going on. Did I just walk in that fire? And... Oh, wow, I just went up on that rock. That worked out. You just want to have something to do when you are getting into the full swing of fall. Because your time could be limited. Maybe you'd be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Who knows? Ooh, some copper, ancient moss. Burglar's chest guard recipe. Nice. Rite of passage key shard. I've been waiting for this. We couldn't find this on the previous Twitch stream, which if you haven't checked out the Twitch stream, you should definitely do that. Down in the description below. I think that's one of the key parts that we need. Ancient key required. Oh, crap. So that's pretty sweet. But man, I just full on love a new game, and I really shouldn't be diving so hard into new games because it can be a time suck. But this game has been the opposite. It's been just its warm embrace. It's just such a chill game at heart, but it's definitely not your typical chill game. It just has these aspects that bring you with it. It's like, I don't know. You don't expect it. Ancient stone shard. Oh, nice. You don't expect it to be that type of game because it is essentially a pirate sailing game where, you're going out on the sea, and then, as you've seen me almost dying to skeletons. Ran out of healing. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, get that rope. And it's a lot of collecting and all that, and maybe that's the part that's therapeutic, is you're collecting all these materials and crafting all the stuff that you may or may not want. I don't know, it's perfect for me because I can just play it. There's really not much about it that I don't like. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take the hunger hit. It's so dark. Nice. This is just one of those games that's also incredibly beautiful. So as you're playing it, you are just given this comfort. Ooh, we leveled up our herbalism. Nice. You know, the aesthetic, the atmosphere is just so nice. And again, it's early access, so we're going to see some stuff where the islands are generating and all that. But that's to be expected. This game is going to be in early access probably for like a year. And I guess I'll just be thoroughly enjoying that experience as we go. Ooh, we missed some copper. Where was that other chest? Grab all these. There's a chest we couldn't open. It's a locked chest. Need an ancient key. I'm not sure what exactly we need to get that key, but I am sure it will be awesome trying to find all the stuff. Let's take a look at our inventory here. I'm wondering what... There's so much in this game, by the way. You've got all of your weapons and trinkets and armor and all that. It's very early days for this stuff, so it's gonna take a bit for it to get in its stride. But there is a lot. And you can sell all your unneeded stuff. Eat some food here. I'm actually going to refresh myself with some coffee. I didn't mention at the top, this is the early morning edition of Embrace the Chill. And one more, there we go. Get that banana meter up. So we got to have that coffee in the system so we're fully functioning on this beautiful fall morning where games are coming out. But with what we touched on at the beginning about, oh, we got all these games coming out, like, oh, what are you interested in? What I really want to get into now is all these games are coming out. Don't feel overwhelmed. You don't have to play them all. I feel like this is a thing when I was maybe a little bit younger, or just had time. I felt like I had to play all these new releases and experience all this stuff. Otherwise, I would be, you know, for fear of being spoiled or just not being in the know. The fear of missing out, I believe, is what everyone references now. Don't worry about it. If you're interested in a game, play it in your own time. You don't need to play every game as it comes out. And I don't know how you could. There are so many things to experience that you can't play them all. You just can't. And if you try, I mean, I guess good for you, but you're going to drive yourself nuts. So take that advice. Use it as you will. Play what you're interested in. Don't feel obligated to play things. I know everyone gets that backlog fear. Oh, I've got all these games in my backlog. Oh, but this game's really cool. Hey, man. It's okay. I started playing this game knowing I've got games in my backlog that are not getting played because I'm playing this one. It's no stress on me whatsoever because this is a game I was looking forward to, forgot about, and then like refound it organically. You can't beat that. I'm not going to stress myself out one way or the other, like, oh, I need to play every game. I'm just not going to do it. I don't have the time, and definitely don't have the dedication to get to every game anyway. So, whatever. We just embrace it as it comes. But I feel like a lot of people get in that mode. You know, sometimes I do with, you know, with a, oh, nice, leveled up. With a backlog especially, it's like, oh, I need to play all these games. I mean, if I really wanted to play it, I'd probably play it. There's nothing stopping me from playing a game but me. And if I'm the one doing that, it's probably a good reason. Maybe something else has got my attention. Maybe I'm just looking for a specific game. But I feel like everyone might need to hear that. Hey, just take it easy. You don't need to play every game. You don't need to be stressed out necessarily when you're playing games. That's no good for anybody. I mean, trust me, I played Alien Isolation for quite a few weeks there on stream, and that was a different kind of stress. That was like the best kind. I was just enjoying playing a game, just seeing where it would go. And I felt no rush to get through the game. Not really. Other than, like, being scared by different things that you experience in that game. Sometimes you gotta just take it down a notch. You've gotta just embrace what you're playing and not, ooh, we leveled up again, and not think about, oh, hey, the new whatever's coming out, or this game and that game. You'll probably get to it if you want to. It's just not the end of the world that, oh, you didn't get to play this thing. And I understand, again, about spoilers, and people who are spoiling crap are just rude. You know, within reason, I would say. They're just rude. And maybe they don't mean to, but some people do. So, like, we live in a world where you're probably going to get spoiled on some stuff. If you don't want to get spoiled, then just don't go looking. You gotta just deal with that as a part of it. So, what's this? I don't really have a whole lot of healing at all, so I'm gonna eat some food. It's too old to consume. Oh, this is the first time I've run into that. Where I made a meal and it's old. It's rotten. I actually don't know how to drop it. Inspect, destroy. Ah, cool. Sorry about that. That was my wife calling. As we eat that food there. Gotta answer those calls. This looks pretty cool. Ooh, some pepper. Some more pepper. Why is there pepper in all these pots? So I've completely lost my train of thought. Which will happen. But I think I was saying to essentially just take it easy. This is some kind of altar. It's pretty cool. Take it easy. Enjoy the games as they come. This life is short. And as we go through it, we just gotta take everything as it comes. You never know. We as gamers have chosen to embrace games So that means we're not going to get to them all. I mean, you go to Steam, there's like a million games released every day, it seems like. Some of them in early access in different states. Some of them brand new. There's just so much stuff. There's no way to get to everything. You just gotta kind of take the wheel of life and and games and just go where you feel like it's worth going. Man, I will also say this: the sailing mechanic in this game, love it. So simplified. Just couldn't be happier with a game this chill. It's just so much fun. Oh man, I'm just like kind of at peace with this game. I'm just fully at peace. And I don't think people take that to heart enough with some games. Getting yourself to that point where you are just having such a good time. I do know people, and I've done it myself with certain games, and just I spite play the game. That can have its place, like, oh, you've been playing a game forever and you're just trying to get through it, you know, if it's a single player game or something like that. I used to do that with a lot of games. I was playing it and I wasn't really enjoying it, but there was something about it that kept hooking me in. And I don't know if that's healthy. So I've stopped doing that. Ooh, materials. And I think that's a really good thing to practice. Just play what you're interested in. If you're interested in, you know, these first-person shooters, play first-person shooters. You're interested in your survival-y games, play your survival-y games. Basically play what makes you happy. Ooh, level 3. I need to get to like level 20 on the mining. It's going to take forever. But that's okay. I'm ready for the adventure. I didn't realize this island was so close, but it's pretty cool. Oh, there's something over there. Maybe a cave? Is that what that is? I don't know. So we're at the point of the video here where I'm starting to ramble. Because I'm just... I guess in all of this game, it's just... Oh boy, yeah, there's a whole bunch of skellies here. I'm just really to that point where I've hit full relaxation. So, Bleak Bone Burial Ground. So let's try to beat up some skellies. Wow, that guy's a little strong. And the combat's really simplified. But he's whooping our butt. So I guess this is where we thank you for watching. Let you know I appreciate the support. You should definitely check out this game. You should definitely do you when it comes to games. Especially this... Ooh. Especially this fall is what I was going to say as I fell to the ground. But it's important that you actually see there's really no penalty to dying in this other than I've just got to go back. And that's nice. Having good game design, really cater and just come together. Really cater to your playstyle, which this is definitely for me. Just low risk, fun exploring. I really just enjoy it. And isn't that what we want out of games? So stay safe out there and embrace the chill.